Hi everyone, I'm Olga and you're on my channel about cross stitch. Today is Monday, June the 1st, and I'm here with my May stitching update. I can say that it was a lot, as usual probably. I have a fully finish, I have a finish. I have too many starts probably. I worked on my whips and I have some haul, which will be in the end if you don't want to see it. The life update will be at the end also. So let's start. Let's start with the finish, right? It's a good idea. So I finished my old castle by Magic Needle. And nothing is ironed. I had an accident and I ruined my iron board cover, so I'm waiting for my Amazon delivery for today. And my iron was stolen by my son because he's getting ready for his graduation pictures, and he needed my iron to fix the stole and all the gown. So yeah, okay, my old castle is finished and I'm waiting for the frame. It is on the way. Again, as usual, it's art2frames.com online framing, and I just measure which size I want. I order the frame and it will come and I will frame it myself. I will put it up close to you. I have an ideal light somehow today, so you can see the real colors of it. It looks beautiful. It has backstitch, it has half crosses and full crosses, and the code for directions are with crosses. Some of crosses are 3 threads and some are 2 threads. I just stitched everything with 2 strands and I'm fine with it. So I used the kit floss, but I changed the fabric. This is 28 count. I think it's Jobelin, or probably it's Lugana from Zweigart, so it's something white, but it's definitely from Zweigart, so it's not Jobelin, probably it's Lugana. Because the piece is such an airy one, I changed the fabric. It wasn't a unique color or something, so I just changed it, and it's easier to do Magic Needles backstitch on an even weave or linen instead of Aida. So yeah, I love it. So it was my finish. Let's see all my whips and then the starts. I worked just on 3 whips this month. This one was a new start last month, Lady with Flower by RTO. I'm stitching it on 28 count hand painted linen by Crosswing Collection, and I'm using the kit floss. Here she is. Oops, no, I have to, yeah, here we go. So I finished all the flowers that go on her face, and then, no, these colors are not right. I just told you that the light is perfect. Well, she's not too dark, but how? No. Probably this linen is just, trying to, yeah. She's not dark skinned, but it's okay. Here she is. And so I will stitch these flowers then, and then her dress or what she's wearing. Yeah, this linen definitely is not too dark, but it doesn't want to. Maybe if I show it, yeah. So it's strange, but if I show it without the board, it goes better. Well, okay. I worked on her, and now she's 40% done. Hopefully I will work on her in June, but who knows, because I have a model to stitch. So another WIP I worked on is the Modest Glance by Charivna Mit, which looks like this. It was one of my 12 starts of December, and what I did, I had just her face. So I stitched on her just one day and had her face in. And again, I took her for one day and I worked on her wreath, on her head. I think it's poppies. So I stitched everything except the face is new. And oh, does she look fabulous. Yes, she is. I love her so much. And of course I want to stitch her more often, but for now it's just quite impossible. So here she is. I'm stitching it on a printed kit, 16 count Aida with Madeira floss, 2 floss over 1 square. It's Aida. So yeah. Oh, is she beautiful? Isn't she beautiful? She is. So I worked on her. As you can see, the tendency to stitch my kids continues. I like all my female portraits, I think, a lot. So my new starts, some of them are again beautiful ladies. The last WIP I worked on is my Morning Coffee by Nova Sloboda. Oh, there we go. Morning Coffee, my cute little bunny. I stitched on her yesterday and I finished her mug and the steam going out of it. And look how beautifully the print matches my stitching, because this part of the steam is not stitched and this one is stitched, and it looks perfect. So I finished the mug and the steam and started to fill in her pajamas. So yeah, I think she's more than 50% done, but I don't know exactly because I'm stitching her with paper pattern, but it's fine, it's okay. 16 count Aida with print. It's my favorite thing to stitch, printed Aida, and you just, put your main character on the already ready for use background. Like, I like it a lot, and I think I'm buying too many kits with the printed background because I'm lazy and I don't want to spend time to stitch background. So yeah, here is my Morning Coffee. Again, it's a paper pattern, so I don't know how many percent is that. Then I finished my Museum After Midnight SAL frame. It is by Lola Crow, and I'm stitching on 20 count Aida with the Cold for DMC on a Cold for fabric, and the name of it is Royal Heaven by Barefoot Needle Arts. Royal Heaven. It's more it shows gray, but it is more purple. What applicant. Yeah, it's more purple. So here's my needle. So I finished this, and I don't remember if I shown it to you last time, but it's okay, it's fine. So I finished it, and I'm ready to stitch the sail. I'm still waiting for my Owl Forest fabric for the new SAL. It's Sherlock Holmes, and it's one of my favorite books, so I'd like to stitch on a colorful fabric. We'll see how it will work. So my starts. I had two new starts with my friends. First is one with my friends whose name is also Olga, and we started. I'm trying to find my tablet to show you the picture. It is by Tiny Modernist. It is Tea Goddess by Tiny Modernist, and I wanted to stitch it a long time ago, but finally we decided to do that. I'll show you the picture in Cross Stitch Saga because I have her digitized. So here she is, and I just started. I started it on a called for fabric, which is Grandpa Sleeve by XGU, and the other half of this fabric went to my friend, so we started on one piece of fabric, shared it, and that is all I stitched. I'm stitching it with DMC, and she is stitching with called for Cosmos threads, so we decided to compare it after we finish. She is almost done. I just started because I have too many whips and she has just one or two, so she almost stitched the goddess herself. So, and I just started, but it's okay. It's 36 count, and I'm stitching 1/2. Am I right? No, I lied to you. It's 32 count, and I'm stitching 2/2. Yeah, liar. Okay, then it was love. Okay. But no, first I will show you this the start we made with my friends Angie and Becca. It was on 27th of May, and we started Tea Time by Ink Circles. And here is the picture. I have just a PDF. We started that, and we started it on Zoom, and this what I have. I have the central teapot and the beginning of letter E in a word T. And this one is stitched on 16 count Aida pen C by Picture with Plus. I believe it's that. Maybe not. It could be a no-name because, you know, I have some no-named pieces of 16 count Aida in different colors. I don't remember how I acquired them, but yeah, here we go, just a teapot. I'm stitching just DMC conversion, and I believe Angie is stitching with called for over dies. I think it's Classic Color Works in original, but yeah, it will be small and it will go perfectly, I think, in 6x6 frame by Mill Hill, but I probably will take an 8x8 to just, you know, show some more of this beautiful fabric. Okay, those were starts with friends. Then just my starts. And the first one is really love from the first sign. And this one is from Owl Forest. It's their new pattern called Summer in Bloom, and it is the first in a seasonal series by Owl Forest. this is how she looks like. I'm stitching her on a color that is close to the called for. I believe it's a wine color. It shows 2 red, but it is really like a wine color. Probably, yeah, that's closer, like this. So that's what I have for now. I'm stitching her partly with Owl Forest threads, but I changed a couple of colors to the ones I had in my stash. And my green is a Tide Pool by Pirate and Robin. And my beautiful red is Karen Waterlily's Bittersweet. It's really a great red with a really delicate variation. I like it. And I have 2 colors of Owl Forest, which I'm not sure will be enough for this pattern. It's quite big, but it's fine. I can use DMC. So my white is DMC, and I think it looks pretty good. So it will be a series, and this one is first in a series, and I can't wait to see the autumn one, because autumn is my favorite season, but summer is just beautiful. She has Russian national costume elements on her, and here is, so her headdress is named Kokoshnik in Russian, and there was, so this kind of headdresses were heavily decorated with precious stones and pearls. It was all sparkly and incredibly heavy. Yeah, probably her neck needs some support for this kind of heaviness of her headdress. But yeah, I love her, but when I started, I messed up the symmetry of her kokoshnik, so I pulled out everything here and restitched it. Now we're all good. So, yeah, but it was my it was my nightmare. Now she's sitting at 20%, and I'm planning to stitch her, to finish her by the end of summer. We'll see how I'll do that, but I probably will. You know me. It was my another start. Then another pretty lady, but now it's a kit. It was an old kit by Designs for the Needle, and it is Folk Art Angel. It's a really, really vintage kit from 1996. And I had it in my stash, but I didn't like the fabric, which is in the kit. So I'm using kit floss. I put it on a plastic organizers because, as you know, in older kits, those threads, those floss are just a mess. So I used the usual, like, Amazon plastic thread organizers, and the colors are beautiful. I just started because it's a paper pattern, and with the paper patterns I'm pretty slow. I'm using a Make-A-Wish. It's a color printed 32 count Murano by Zweigart. It's their one of their limited edition things, and I stitched just the bird and the beginning of her sleeve. And then it has beads. The seeds. Oh, sorry, I just almost crashed you. Okay, so what I'm planning to finish this this like fringe something on her festoons on her sleeve, and then we'll go to the sunflower basket, and then I'm planning from there going here to stitch all the purple, and then her head. And what sold me on this kit are those ribbons. I love it. I love how they are made beautifully. So yeah, and she's pretty. Lots of backstitch. Not the best pattern size-wise. It's really small, not so easy to read, but the backstitch is all easy, and you know, this like vintage looking. So I wanted her to start her, and when I saw this Murano, I'm like, okay, I'm stitching on this. It will be great in my garden collection. So I have a wall, so the beginning of this wall. I have just one Bothy Threads Rendale design on this wall, but I will have more probably. Yeah, okay. Another one is the new one, new kit. It's a new release by Riolis, and this is the moon. It is from Alphonse Mucha drawing poster. He has the moon and the stars. Probably Riolis will release the stars also, but for now we have just the moon. It's all stitched. It is all stitched with half crosses using 1, 2, 3, and 4 threads of wool acrylic floss, and it is stitched on 14 count black Aida. I'm stitching everything with 2 strands of wool acrylic, half cross, and what I'm thinking, so Alphonse Mucha's posters, they are prints, so no texture on it. You shouldn't have texture on a poster, so you don't need those different, you know, threads, different, like, so no texture on the poster. Let's see that. And what I did, I stitched it just for one day, and here's what I have. It's a half cross, so it goes pretty quickly, really quickly. So yeah, and I think I pulled out some of here because I made a mistake, because I started with the paper pattern, and then I wrote to the Riolis customer service, and they sent me the Saga file. So I'm using Saga now, and hopefully no more mistakes. This was my start, and I'm planning to continue, just don't know when. Usual thing, right? Well, I think that's all. That's all what I had. I didn't stitch any smalls this month. It's okay, you know. But I think I had too many starts, so next month probably I will pace myself a bit. Okay, now life update and then the haul. If you don't want any life update or haul, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next month. And for those of you who are here for everything, I'll continue. So the main news is that my son's graduation from college is in 2 weeks, and we are proud and excited, and everything is so new, and my son is planning to move to Oregon, closer to his girlfriend, and probably I already told you that, but I don't remember, of course. Bear with me. I'm really excited and I'm really scared, and I think I will. So I will embrace that. He is well separated from me. I'm well separated from him. It's fine. We are both adults. We know how to live with that. And of course, we can visit like anytime. So it's fine, it's okay. So we are ready for graduation, thinking of what to wear, where to go after that, and all these things. Me and my husband started to hike again after almost 7 years of not doing that. And I'm so happy we did, because we live in Washington. Washington State is the most beautiful state in the country. It's my own opinion, but that's how I feel. It's my kind of vibe, and I like the kind of nature we have here. We have almost a desert in a state. We have waterfalls, rainforests, mountains, alpine meadows. So we have everything, I think. And we started to hike again. So we went to Wallace Falls State Park last Saturday, 2 days ago, like almost 2 days ago. And of course my legs are not thanking me. they don't appreciate my enthusiasm, but we will continue. And I'm so happy we do it. I like hiking, so that's all about that. And we are getting ready because of course we are out of gear and everything for hiking, because 7 years we didn't do anything, any trail. So we start to discover all our favorite trails again, and it is really exciting. I didn't craft anything except cross stitch, so my diamond painting is taking rest. My loom knitting, same thing. So I'm just stitching and gardening. That's all. All my plants are doing great. My indoor plants are ready to go outdoors, but it's too cold for now. For them it's a bit chill, so I will not put my tropical ones outside probably for half of the month. And in the middle of June they will go on a backyard, which they like. So last year it was just, thriving. And hopefully I will do that. So what else? I think that's all. My life is boring and I love it. Let's talk haul. It was a lot because it was a month. Okay, here is some haul I had. This little one. Okay, so I decided to buy some summer Mill Hill kits to stitch, because all my whips are quite big and I want something small and easy, and so I bought some. I bought the summer sampler, which I'm planning to stitch in June. It already has a new, so it's a reprint, re-release, and I think it was, which year it was? It was 2006 when it was first released. And now it's a re-release with a new, just another button, company button, which I'm fine with. It's okay. In this one is still paper, but I bought myself some perforated PVC, and it feels just like paper, and your needle goes through it easier than it goes through paper, and it is sturdier, so you will not destroy it if you are afraid of it. I don't, so I never destroyed a paper, so I'm fine. So I bought this one. I bought the most cute bunny garden. It's from 2025 because it's a garden and it's a bunny. We have bunnies. They're not eating my plants, which I really appreciate them for. Has a carrot, lots of beads, and a carrot button. So another small, and two tiny ones. This one is from Autumn Collection and it's hot stuff because of mugs. I like mugs, yes, and teapots. And this is an old one from 2008, and this one is from 2017, and this is a snail. I love snails, so snail is my favorite for now, and it has really bright thread and lots of beads. This is a small one from Ukraine, and this is Halloween gingerbreads by Kingdom of Handmade. You can find them on Etsy, I believe. I found mine there, and it has glow in the dark thread. You can see how it will look like in dark, and yeah, I like the crow and the kitty. The skeleton is fine, but those two are my favorites. Then I bought my first French cross-stitch kit. I think it's Le Bonheur des Dames, and this is teapots. I like these ones, and the colors are just fabulous. I didn't like this linen, it's too sparse. I will probably change the fabric, but yeah, it's my first French cross-stitch kit. I just remembered that I didn't draw the winners again. Sorry guys, I usually draw the winner and I screenshot the winner of my giveaways, and let's just wait a bit more, please, because I'm so busy with all this graduation stuff. I just want some peace. Please forgive me. Next time we will do that. I bought two Lanarte kits, and one of them is seasonal. So I always wanted to stitch this series. This is the Japanese Seasons by Lanarte, and I bought the summer one, but I'm planning to stitch all four, and here are they. So this one, it looks like an ink drawing, and it's so delicate, and I'm pretty picky about Japanese stuff because some of them are beautiful and bright, but they're not Japanese. It's like, you know, artificial thing. And this one looks pretty authentic, which I love. Yeah. So I bought this one and this one. So I am thinking about stitching something to embrace my Russian ancestors. And here is the Russian woman, or Russian bride, as they sometimes call her. She's not a bride, probably. She's a married woman, looking at her hairdress. And I'm planning to stitch her on some darker background. She's stitched on white. I don't want her to be on white. She's beautiful. She has metallics in her, and yeah, here we go. She's not big. I will stitch her pretty fast, but yeah, love her. As you can see, like, women portraits are my favorite. This one, A Bird in Gentle Hands, Freedom in the Heart. It's RTO kit, and it's again beautiful lady and her hawk. It is a Hayabusa. Hayabusa is a Japanese hawk, and this girl is a little girl. Look at her hair. So yeah, she could be Chinese though, but I think she is Japanese. So her face features and the Hayabusa. So yeah, it has saga file. It is stitched on black Aida. I think it's 14 count. Yeah, beautiful. Love her. I bought one pattern, a new release from Georgianis, and it's Sam and Betsy. And I'm waiting for the fabric for them because I ordered the fabric, but it was on a back order. So I'm planning to stitch a bright version. So as you can see, it has primitive version here and bright version here. I will stitch a bright one. It calls for DMC, and yeah. And I bought 2 displays to put them on, and hopefully I will stitch it in June. And my last purchase was a panic one. Heritage Crafts closed their production. I don't know if they will be back with the digital patterns or they are closed forever. Who knows, because we panicked with Dimensions and it looks like Dimensions will be back. As for the Heritage Crafts, I don't know, because they already closed their website, and I panicked because I like Karen Carter collection patterns, and I panicked and I bought 2. That's all I can find, but it's fine. I will probably watch for the secondary market for them. So I bought Owls on Parade because I like owls and I like these panels, like beautiful Karen Carter collection. I bought this one, and I bought the potting shed, of course, because gardening. Look how cute is that. It is not easy. It has like quarters and narrow crosses and back stitch and everything, but it's so cute, so cute. So I bought that. I'd like to have them all. She has like around 10 of the panels. I think I have a cactus garden and beach panel with the seagulls. She had lots of them, but I just panicked and bought these 2 on 1 2 3 stitch. What else? I think that's all. So here is my May. It was a lot as usual. What I plan, I'm planning to relax as much as possible in June and I'm trying not to overwhelm and like, I don't know, exhaust myself with my stitching. So I'm trying to have more healthy relationship with my hobby. Wish me luck, because sometimes I'm just addicted. I'm going for the faster finishes, or like my whips, works in progress. I think they're too slow, or it's too many of them, and everything like that. So again, wish me luck. I'm trying to, relax with my hobby, not just going. Not easy. I'm just, this is my I think week side. I'm trying to make it faster, but usually you don't need that with your hobby, right? So yeah, and again, please forgive me for not doing giveaways again. I'm just really scattered, and I just sat here today and I'm like, okay, today is the 1st, so I will do the video and we'll be done for June, because it should be a busy month. So yeah, I also have a model to stitch, so probably next month it will be less stitching. I don't know. If something, I will just stitch something small, so I will have finishes to show you, or I will work on my whips. So I don't plan anything except I probably will stitch something patriotic in June, because I have not enough stitching pieces for a cute display, at least on my shelves, to, you know, to get ready to 2050 anniversary of our country. So we'll see how it will work. Who knows? Probably, yeah. So I bought some kits, of course. 2 of them on secondary market, 2 of them are Mereshka kits, because I'd like to try them again. I had a dramatic story with Mereshka kit. I will tell you next video how how it was. So yeah, I think I'm buying because I'm nervous, but it's probably fine. We will be okay, right? Okay, stay safe, take care of yourself. I'll see you next month. Bye.